This is the MGTOW Infinium here with another Infinium training session. This Infinium training session is entitled, Who Hurt You? The Ambush. Now, my MGTOW brothers, as you walk along your MGTOW path, as you walk along your path to freedom, in their ongoing efforts to get you entrapped into their Venus flytraps, women will inevitably and invariably use a ambush tactic on you. Now, ambush tactic is where a woman presents a emergency type situation to you all of a sudden. It is done in a manner where it is to her a very present danger to her, and it must be resolved immediately by you. And again, it will happen very suddenly. It will happen at a time that you don't expect it to. And again, it is a ambush to, again, get you entrapped into the Venus flytrap of a woman. Now, ambushes can happen with any woman, a woman on the street, as well as a female family relative, or a woman that you have a relationship with or no. For instance, with a woman on the street, I'll give you an example. I was exiting a grocery store one day, and a black woman, in a Lexus drives up to me, gives me this, I'm in very deep trouble sob story about my divorce, and I need your help right away. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I just, in my MGTOW ways, said no. But in particular, an ambush will happen to you more so with a female that knows you, or a female family relative like your mother, your sister, aunt, niece, that type of thing. And what an ambushing, again, is, it is a situation that is presented to you in a sudden manner, and it is so critical, and is so to the point of a meltdown that only you can resolve it in accordance to what the female is saying to you. Only you can resolve it, and you must resolve it right away. And so, therefore, my MGTOW brothers, when this happens to you, when you get ambushed, you must understand that there is a variety of things that are going on in a ambush. For one thing, they are trying to hit you with situations that will entangle you into something that you don't want to be entangled in. They are trying to shit test you. They are trying to crack you. They are trying to do everything to you to, again, get you entangled into something that you don't want to be entangled in. For instance, they will present you with, well, I have this cell phone bill. I have to pay this right away. I have no ways of communicating if I don't have a cell phone. Can you take control of the contract? Or my bank account is overdrawn. I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't feed myself. Can you give me some money? Or you did this in the past for me. I need this to be done right away. Can you do it again? At every point that this is happening to you, again, my MGTOW brothers, you have to keep your wits about you, because, again, there are multiple levels of things going on when a woman is ambushing you. She is at a very deep level laughing in her heart at you. She is considering that she can get you entangled into something that will cause you problems and free her from what she's trying to get free from. It is, particularly with family members, it is a point of shit testing. It's knowing that you were in the past a simp that they could manipulate and get you to do anything and everything, even to the point of sacrificing your life for them. Uh, so that's why, again, they will ambush you. They know that you have in the past had a past of responding immediately to the situation, resolving the problems right away, and letting them go on their merry way. So again, my MGTOW brothers, when an ambush happens to you, you as a MGTOW man, as a critical thinker, must keep your wits about you. You must keep control of the situation. You must keep things on your side. Never let a woman have control of what's going on. You must approach things with a logical manner because, again, in ambush, typically what a woman does is will allow things to quote unquote build up to the magnitude that it is a very big problem. And typically she will know about the problem long before it is a real big problem when it is presented to you. For instance, they will know about a problem, a issue that's been there for like a month or so. And then all of a sudden, at an inopportune time, they will present it to you in an ambush style where you have to make a fast decision. And it's usually a decision to get you entangled into something that you do not want to be in. And the inopportune times are usually when you have just come home from work or you're just beginning to go to work, but it is a time when your thoughts and your considerations are elsewhere. They're not on the problem. And so when they get you, it basically causes, again, what I've described before, a logic bomb is why is this? How can I deal with this and get this woman out of my hair? And if, for instance, you make a fast decision and it is not done with critical thought, it is not done with considering whether or not you should say no and just walk away, you will find yourself in a real hellhole. My MGTOW brothers, you must consider that when a family member comes to you and tries to ambush you and tries to say that to you that it is a flesh and blood deal, it's not about flesh and blood. It's not about you being related to them. It's not about you being their son, their nephew, their brother. It's not about those things. It is not about them loving you. It is about them extracting resources from you. When a family member does this to you, it is when a female family member does this to you, that's what this is. That's what this is about. It is not about flesh and blood. It is not about we're family. It is not about those things. It is about extracting resources from you, getting you entangled into something that you don't want to be entangled in. Now, my MGTOW brothers, again, if you are ambushed, you must approach it in a logical manner. Even if it is at an inopportune time, you say to them, well, I don't have time for this right now. I will deal with it at a time when it is convenient to me. You begin to take control of the situation. You get it to your side of the street where you have control over it. If it is something that they want you to pay for something, they want you to take care of something or do something, you must keep it to the extent that I need my money back or give me the money up front or the deal is off. If they get you to try to uh, deal with some kind of work that you need to do for them, again, I need the money up front. You need to do XYZ or the deal is off. If they try to get you to get access to your finances, like your credit cards, your debit cards, your resources, it is a definite no, my MGTOW brothers. Don't do it. Don't do it at all. If they try to get you to take control of cell phone contracts or do anything like that, don't do it. It is no. Go down to 7-Eleven, get a burner phone. Do whatever you need to do, but I will not do that. Again, my MGTOW brothers, you have to keep your wits about you at all times, particularly when you are being ambushed by a woman, if it's on the street, or a female family member. And also, my MGTOW brothers, again, you have to consider that, again, it is your resources, it is your hard work, it is what you have that's at stake. It is not what they have, which is at stake. You'll find a lot of cases that they will lie about the condition, the trumped up condition, so to speak, the condition that has gotten into a state of a meltdown. When you begin to look at it, it's not really that bad, or they have lied about their true capabilities, like being able to pay a bill, for instance. You'll find that, again, they're using an ambush more so to gain access to not only your resources, your money, but your infrastructures. Let's say you have capabilities to do procurement, or like on Amazon, you have various access to food or whatever. They are trying to get access through that, and they will use an ambush tactic to try to get onto that infrastructure that you have built up, you have worked out for yourself. So there, again, are various levels of things that are going on with the ambush type of tactic. And I would say to you, my MGTOW brothers, particularly if you're dealing with a relative, like let's say a mother or a sister, and they're doing the we're flesh and blood on you, you may get a call from your innocent who is on lockdown, who is on in solitary confinement. You may get a call for him to you have to help them because what they're saying is true. And so when that happens to you, my MGTOW brothers, I would suggest that you pull out a dollar or $20, whatever you have in your wallet, and look at it. And consider that money is your money. And whether or not you worked hard for it or not, it is your money. I know in my case, the debit cards, the credit cards that I have now, all those things, they were worked hard for. For instance, I went from basically a person that could not have credit with a and sitting with a bank officer, BAW bank officer, who was just laughing in her heart at me as she denied me credit, to a year from that having good credit and having credit restored. Because I declared upon myself that I would not let any woman stop me from having what I wanted and what I needed anymore. I have a procurement system to get the equipment that I need. I have a passport on the way. I have worked diligently and hard, what can I say? I've worked very diligently and hard to get to the place where I am. That's what I'm trying to say, my MGTOW brothers. And you must forgive me, my MGTOW brothers. Sometimes when I stumble and stutter, it is because I work very hard at night. But that's an aside. But getting back to what I said, I work very hard to get to the place where I am. I came from a place of financial devastation to now looking at how I can get a home, how I can get another vehicle, how I can do what I need to do, and possibly help other brothers that are in trouble. That's what I'm saying, my MGTOW brothers. So when a female family member who I know is laughing at me in their heart tries to ambush me, I know that I should tell that inner simp who tries to call out to me to STFU. Because again, I work very hard for the place that I am right now. I work very hard for the place to do content, to try to help other brothers that are in trouble. I work very hard for that, my MGTOW brothers. And I declared upon myself that I would not let any female interfere with that or stop me from doing that anymore. So again, as I know with you, my MGTOW brothers, whether or not that dollar, that $20, or however much you have in your wallet came from hard work, came from blood, sweat, and tears, or just came from an easy win at the lottery, that is your money. It is yours to deal with. It is not for a female to take from you in an ambush attack. So that's why, again, you must, as a MGTOW man, as a critical thinker, consider what is being done to you and keep things under your control. And if necessary, if need be, just walk away. As in the case with the woman that gave me the sob story, the ambush attack with the sob story about her divorce, I put my hand up to her face and I said, I don't want any involvement. And as I suspected, she became very angry and shouted at me, don't you put your hand up to me. And I just walked away at that point. And that's what you must do, my MGTOW brothers, to female family members, to any woman that is trying to ambush you. And you know that it is, if you get entangled with it, it will destroy you. It will cause you to be hung up. Just put your hand up to it, and I'm not going to be involved with it. And if it is something that you know that you could safely resolve and not be entangled in something, keep it under your control. And if again, they break the contract that you established with them to do what they need you to do, you walk away. Because again, my MGTOW brothers, when you look at it, a woman is laughing in her heart when she is ambushing you. And you, my MGTOW brothers, do not deserve that. You do not deserve to be laughed at. You do not deserve to have your resources, your money undermined and taken away from you. You do not deserve that, my MGTOW brothers. Because you have determined in your heart that you would go on your own way. You would go and be free. And you do not deserve to be entangled, imprisoned, to be put in a slave pit. My MGTOW brothers, again, it is you that comes first, and all other priorities are rescinded. You must come first. You must come first because you are the one that needs to be first. Not these women, not a female family member, not a woman on the street. You come first, not these women. My MGTOW brothers, you must remember that you are not only the prize, but you are a pearl. You are somebody that has risen up like many other MGTOW men from ashes to become somebody that is walking on his way to freedom. You have taken maybe baby steps, but now those steps are a stride. And don't let any woman, any female, whether it be family or a woman on the street, interfere with that stride that is taking you to freedom. This is the MGTOW Infinium, And this has been an Infinium training session. My MGTOW brothers, now more than ever, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW path, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.